Chapel Hill in beautiful Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home field of the North Carolina Tar Heels, as we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the UCF Knights, taking on last season's national champions, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now from the pistol formation. And they'll use the ground game here. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Fakes the handoff. You're looking to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. They get him down with a big play, moves into the 45.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 44.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Right by the receiver. He'll go down right there. Works his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Back to throw. It's Van Buren. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Tar Heels line up on 1st and 10 now. Trying to run it. It's Wilson. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Ready, set, tuna. Cricket.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Touchdown, North Carolina, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. First play looking to throw it. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. The Knights will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, You got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They bring him down, but not before he moves the sticks with a first down gain. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Down the middle, it's Mills. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
It's an out, the catch made, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Touchdown, Knights, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? On the run, he'll let it go. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Off play action. He's looking to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's Van Buren. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's intercepted. He's stepped in front of that ball.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And the The Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Fires it to the wideout. He got a man down the middle. That's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Tar Heels will line up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Wilson.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The clock is running. Last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Max. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The receiver grabs it. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Get set.
He'll hand it off. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Wilson. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC.
Coach, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the UCF offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play.
Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The Knights come to the line to run the hurry-up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. Not going to be easy here. Backed up by Ball, ready to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Pulls it in. It's Jones.
They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Looking for 6. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, UCF.
Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession.
Looking deep downfield to the left.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
But that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Scanning the field, it's Van Buren.
Breaks free.
And the Tar Heels are on the move here.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. It's Wilson.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. In the shotgun, handoff inside. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. They'll try to run for the first down. He gets loose. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And the Tar Heels look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. He's going to take off here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Scanning the field, it's Van Buren. The receiver makes the catch. The clock is stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. And the Tar Heels have 1st and 10 here. The shotgun running play call. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tar Heels. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Steps out at the 16, would have been a lot better off just taking a knee in the end zone. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Jones.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the ball is caught. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. The Knights looking to run some tempo here. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Wideout's now clustered. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent that deep shot.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the 1st half.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Deflected, and the defense forcing an incompletion, brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. 4th set of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a 1st down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Let's it fly to the wideout.
Makes the catch downfield.
The stop made at the 5 of the half. 1st down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
He's got it near the end zone.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Knights.
This offense really clicking.
That's how you close a half off for this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And he knocks it right through. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. Contact as he threw it.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He's hit just before the throw. The pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit.
And he's got it, no problem.
And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick this away to start the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. The Knights hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
So second down after the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And a broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Off target and an incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Looking to chuck it again.
Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this third down. We'll see what happens with the decision on fourth down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
And the return man runs out of bounds. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Play action here on first down.
On the move now.
Trying to create here on the move. He's got a receiver wide open here. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Well, this is a great job by the offense here of spreading out the defense, creating those vertical seams. But you could almost feel the quarterback once he got this defense spread out. He had his eyes on one guy, his receiver, the receiver that can fly. Nice throw and another big gain.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Lets it go quickly. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses it.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch me in space without. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
And the Tar Heels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Wilson.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
And the Tar Heels will line up here on first down and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, North Carolina, to put them on top now.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Caught over the middle. It's Mills. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
It sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And this one is caught. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
First down and 10 now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. Past the 20. Touchdown, UNC. A defensive score in this playoff game.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. He lets it go. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. To throw, it's Van Buren. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Right down the middle, it's Jones. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass here on second down. Over the middle, it's Jones. Tackle, but first down. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight.
He could go.
Defense creates a big turnover, and that'll end the quarter of play. And it's North Carolina in front, Kurt. With 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. Grab made by the tight end. And the football comes out. And the defense comes up with the football.
I thought the defense had a real shot at it, but the fumble rolls out of bounds, and the offense will keep possession and a double-digit lead. What a break for the offense.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. Quarterback looking to scramble. In the clear at the 25.